Hello, this is the Super Zyrus channel, and I'm Dante Matthews. I just wanted to quickly cover a very brief review of the Doctor Strange movie. Now, the Doctor Strange movie, it's about a doctor that is, I guess you could say, self-centered and obsessed with his job as a surgeon. And basically, the movie starts off with him. One thing I will say, a side comment, is that he's really into music. But anyways, it starts off with him, like him driving, and he has like this nice car, it's like a Lamborghini, and he crashes the car, and the damage gets so severe to his hands that he can't operate on anyone. And so he goes to a faraway place in like the Middle East or West or whatever it is. It's like a Chinese Buddhist type of place. And he goes there seeking for a way to fix his hands so he could fully, recover his hands and go back to being a surgeon. Well, anyways, he meets the Ancient One, which is one of the main characters in this movie, and she teaches him to, you know, allow for his spirit to fix his body, because it's like magic stuff. It's not the normal Marvel science bullshit. This actually, the whole Doctor Strange stuff is around magic and spirits and things like that. And it explains how all the different universes in the Marvel comic book universe works, and how there's different universes. There's a light universe and a dark universe, and pretty much the Ancient One uses the dark universe to sustain her life force, because she's like centuries old and shit. Um, so pretty much this is gonna be some spoilers, so pretty much she dies near the end of the movie, and she's what's the correct way to put it? She passes the torch, if you will, so Doctor Strange can pick up where she left off at. But pretty much the whole point of the movie is just to introduce how Doctor Strange becomes Doctor Strange, and it introduces the main character, the main villain for the movie, and some of the side characters that are also kind of important. Well, anyways, Doctor Strange, he goes from being a self-centered, egotistical surgeon to a um what's a good way to put it? Uh a person that is non-selfless, or at least a little bit, and is considerate of others. And basically, um oh, he was very upset that he killed someone, because he even says in the movie that part of being a doctor is to help save lives, not to end them. And she pretty much treats him as if he's being stuck up or something. It's weird. But anyways, I'm gonna fast forward it to near the end of the movie. Basically, you know how like each of the Marvel movies, after the movie's over, it shows some credits, and then it shows another clip for the next movie or something along those lines. Well, anyways, they had Thor, one of the coolest characters in the Marvel universe, talking about Loki, his brother, with Doctor Strange, and and also near the beginning of the movie, um, Doctor Strange is offered tea from the Ancient One. Well, in the clip after the end of the movie, Doctor Strange offers Thor tea, and and Thor's like, he brings out like this huge mug, and it's full of beer. And well, one of Doctor Strange's powers is that he's able to, I guess you could say technically, alter time, reverse it, and fast forward it temporarily, because that's how he's able to beat the main villain and the demon from the dark universe. It's like I said, it's an interesting movie. It's really cool. Um, because the way he deals with the villain is that he pretty much, since puts him and himself in like a time loop. So like basically like this big bad demon kills Doctor Strange over and over again, and there's just this continuous time loop. So after he gets killed, he says the same thing. I come here to bargain, and then he gets killed again. I come here to bargain, and he's like, hey, you can't keep doing this. So while the Ancient One was getting her magic to basically be immortal from the Dark Universe, where the big bad demon villain is at, Doctor Strange was getting his powers from our universe and using that energy to essentially use his magic. So it's a really interesting movie. I like the idea that, DC and Marvel are actually implanting characters don't don't like, they're not defined by science, they're defined by magic, and the way they use their powers are related to magic, whereas science is nerd stuff, which I shouldn't have a problem with because I'm a total nerd myself, but it's just after a while the science stuff gets really lame and boring and overdone. So I like the idea of magic. And there is such a thing as scientific magic, like Full Metal Alchemist, if you've ever seen that anime. It's a pretty good anime, but I'm just saying, like, there's a common, like, you can combine science and magic to make, like, this scientific magic, which I guess Doctor Strange could fall under that category, but I'm not 100% certain on that. But anyways, pretty much the way I wanted to explain this is DC, like DC Comics, the some of the main characters that this would fall under would be like Shazam and Black Adam, whereas with Marvel, it's pretty much, I think, Doctor Strange and what's that chick's name? Um, Black Scarlet? No, the Scarlet Witch. I think that's her name. The Scarlet Witch. She's a mutant, but her type of powers, they make it seem like as if she's just a witch that uses magic. Or at least that's the way it seemed in the X-Men movie she appeared in, and also in the animated series of X-Men Evolution. But that's just my 2 cents. I really like the movie, and I hope that there's a sequel to the Doctor Strange movie. Um, oh yeah, this is the Super Zyrus channel. I'm Dante Matthews. As far as the spoilers, oh well, get over yourselves. Spoilers are awesome. I'm an asshole and I love being one. So subscribe if you like this video. Subscribe if you hate this video. For all I care, because I'm an asshole and that's awesome.